High above the swirling clouds and city lights of Earth, America's spy satellites silently scan the globe, their lenses trained on every corner of the planet. These silent sentinels drift in orbit, far above the noise and chaos below, watching, recording, and analyzing. Their mission is relentless, searching for anything that could shift the balance of power, any sign of technological leap or military buildup that might tip the scales in this ongoing global chess match. For months, their focus has narrowed to a secretive complex in Mianyang, China, a city known for its scientific research, but now shrouded in even deeper mystery. The images that returned were nothing short of astonishing. A massive structure, sprawling over an area larger than several football fields, was rising at a pace that defied belief. Each new satellite pass revealed more progress, more secrets. This was no ordinary factory. The perimeter bristled with security checkpoints and barriers, as if guarding something of immense value, or danger. Advanced thermal imaging revealed intense heat signatures and a unique architectural design. To seasoned analysts, these clues pointed to one conclusion: China was constructing a colossal laser facility, unlike anything seen before. But this wasn't just any laser. It was a machine designed to achieve nuclear fusion, the very process that powers the sun and stars, promising nearly limitless energy if harnessed on Earth. The discovery sent shockwaves through Washington. Intelligence agencies scrambled to interpret the data, while policymakers debated the implications behind closed doors. Was China on the verge of unlocking a new era of clean, boundless energy? Or was this the dawn of a new and more terrifying weapon? The line between peaceful innovation and military escalation had never seemed thinner. The satellite images revealed a technological marvel, a testament to human ingenuity, and a potential threat that could reshape the world order. As of July 18, 2025, the world is only beginning to grasp the full implications of what lies hidden in Mianyang. Newsrooms buzz with speculation, and experts debate the possibilities on every channel. The discovery has ignited a high-stakes race for energy dominance and military advantage, with nations scrambling to respond, innovate, and protect their own interests. The silent images from space have spoken volumes, telling a story of ambition, competition, and risk, a story that is still unfolding with every new satellite pass. The world is now watching, waiting to see what will emerge from this mysterious complex. Public curiosity and anxiety grow with each new revelation. Will this be a beacon of hope for a cleaner, brighter future, or the spark that ignites a new arms race with consequences none can predict? The answers remain hidden behind layers of secrecy and security, but one thing is clear: the stakes could not be higher for the world's future. In the shadows of Mianyang, a new chapter in global rivalry is quietly but unmistakably unfolding, one that could define the next era of human history. The world holds its breath, caught between hope and fear, as the story continues to develop. The eye in the sky never blinks. Its watchful gaze will reveal what comes next. Mianyang, deep in China's Sichuan province, is home to the China Academy of Engineering Physics, China's primary nuclear weapons lab. The new facility, the Z-Pinch Fusion Experimental Facility, or ZFEF, is rising at the heart of this secretive ecosystem. Analysts believe it's the world's most powerful laser fusion project, aiming to recreate the conditions at the core of a star. The scale and speed of construction signal China's determination to lead in fusion research. The main laser hall is engineered to focus hundreds of beams onto a single tiny target. The energy demands are immense, requiring a dedicated power grid and advanced cooling. If successful, Mianyang could unlock fusion energy, clean, safe, and virtually limitless. But the same technology can simulate nuclear explosions, blurring the line between energy and weapons. The world watches as this technological giant awakens, uncertain if it brings hope or anxiety. Mianyang stands as both promise and warning. What is laser fusion? It's a cutting-edge technology that aims to unlock the secrets of the universe's most powerful energy source. Imagine capturing the sun's power in a tiny bottle, harnessing the same force that lights up our solar system, but right here on Earth. Deep within the sun, hydrogen atoms are fused together under unimaginable heat and pressure, unleashing vast amounts of energy in the form of light and heat. This process, called nuclear fusion, is what makes the sun shine so brilliantly. Scientists around the world are working tirelessly to replicate this process on Earth, hoping to create a new source of clean, powerful energy that could transform our civilization. Laser fusion begins with a tiny pellet of hydrogen fuel, no bigger than a peppercorn. This pellet is placed at the center of a sophisticated chamber and targeted by hundreds of the world's most powerful lasers. When these lasers fire, they heat the surface of the pellet to temperatures of millions of degrees, hotter than the surface of the sun itself, causing the outer layer to explode outward in a split second. This violent explosion actually crushes the fuel inside, creating pressures and temperatures even greater than those found at the sun's core. The hydrogen atoms are forced so close together that they fuse, releasing a burst of energy. At these extreme conditions, the hydrogen atoms merge, and the energy released is greater than the energy used by the lasers, a crucial step toward practical fusion power. If this process can be repeated reliably, it could provide a continuous, clean power source for the world. Fusion fuel is incredibly abundant, found in seawater and easily accessible. Even better, the fusion process produces no greenhouse gases or long-lived radioactive waste, making it one of the cleanest energy sources imaginable. Unlike nuclear fission, fusion is inherently safe. If anything goes wrong, the reaction simply stops, with no risk of meltdown or catastrophic failure. Fusion is often called the ultimate energy prize. Clean, safe, and nearly limitless, it could power our cities, industries, and homes for generations to come. The dream is to power our future without harming the planet, ensuring a safe and sustainable world for our children and grandchildren. The race is on, with brilliant minds and advanced technology pushing the boundaries every day to make this dream a reality. The stakes have never been higher. Fusion energy could change everything, from how we live to how we protect our planet. Fusion's promise is world-changing, ending energy conflicts, slashing pollution, and fighting climate change. This vision drives scientists to tackle fusion's immense challenges. But every powerful technology has a dark side. The same physics that powers cities can also design nuclear weapons. Laser fusion facilities can simulate the conditions of a thermonuclear explosion. This allows nations to refine nuclear weapons without live tests, sidestepping treaties. The Mianyang facility could help China modernize its arsenal, raising fears of a new arms race. The line between peaceful research and military development blurs dangerously. For the US, this is the core dilemma: energy breakthrough or military threat. The world faces a double-edged sword. Fusion could save us or make us less safe. The stakes are global and the outcome uncertain. Mianyang is both a symbol of hope and a source of anxiety. The future hangs in the balance. The Mianyang discovery lands in the middle of a tense US-China rivalry. These two powers compete in economics, technology, and military might. Trade wars, tech races, and military buildups define their relationship. China's rapid military modernization challenges US dominance in Asia. The fusion race is the latest front. Mastering fusion means economic and strategic supremacy. The country that wins controls the energy of the future and the tools to maintain its nuclear deterrent. Mianyang is China's bold statement of ambition. For both nations, fusion is about more than science. It's about power. The stakes are enormous and the rivalry is heating up. The world's most important relationship just got even more complicated. The outcome will shape the 21st century. The race is on. To grasp Mianyang's significance, compare it to America's National Ignition Facility, or NIF, in California. NIF, with 192 lasers, was the world's premier fusion lab, achieving a historic breakthrough in 2022, ignition. This put the US in the lead, proving fusion's potential. But China's Mianyang facility is being built on an even grander scale, aiming to leapfrog NIF's achievements. Early reports suggest Mianyang's design is more advanced and efficient. China is not just copying, they're aiming to surpass. The US had the lead, but China is catching up fast. This is more than scientific bragging rights, it's a race with strategic consequences. If Mianyang succeeds, China could gain an edge in both energy and weapons research. The rivalry between NIF and Mianyang is a technological showdown with global stakes. Leadership in fusion is up for grabs. The world is watching. Humanity stands at a crossroads, facing a moment that will define the course of our civilization for generations to come. One path leads to a future powered by clean fusion energy, where the intense competition between the US and China sparks not just rivalry, but a wave of innovation and global prosperity. Imagine cities powered by limitless, pollution-free energy, and a world where technology uplifts every community. Breakthroughs at Mianyang and NIF could launch an unprecedented energy revolution, lifting millions from poverty, transforming entire economies, and finally ending the threats posed by climate change. The promise of fusion is not just scientific, it's deeply human. In this vision, fierce rivalry gives way to global cooperation. Fusion becomes a gift to all humankind, shared across borders, cultures, and generations, uniting us in a common purpose. But there's a darker path, one where fear of military use turns the fusion race into a dangerous arms race, and the promise of progress is overshadowed by suspicion. Secrecy replaces collaboration, and every scientific advance is viewed as a potential threat. Walls go up, and trust breaks down. The focus shifts from harnessing energy for good to developing new weapons, fueling instability, mistrust, and a new era of global tension. The dream of clean energy is lost to geopolitical competition, and the world is left grappling with old problems: poverty, pollution, and conflict. Humanity stands on the edge of possibility. We could use fusion to build a paradise of abundance and peace, or to sharpen the tools of destruction and division. The choices made now, by leaders and citizens alike, will decide which future we inherit. The clock is ticking, and the responsibility is ours. The world stands at this fork in the road, with every nation and every individual playing a part in what comes next. The stakes are nothing less than our collective destiny, the future of our planet, our children, and all who will come after us. Which path will we choose? The answer is in our hands. What happens next? The world enters a period of intense scrutiny and strategic maneuvering. Western intelligence races to uncover Myanmar's true purpose and capabilities. Diplomats engage in tense talks, while the US ramps up its own fusion efforts. The scientific community is energized but caught in a geopolitical crossfire. The key question: can this competition be managed safely? New lines of communication and transparency are essential to prevent a dangerous arms race. Without guardrails, the risks are immense. The choices made now will echo for generations. The fate of the fusion dream, and much more, hangs in the balance. From spy satellites to atomic fusion, we've seen how China's Mianyang facility has thrust a scientific race into the global spotlight. Fusion offers a dream of clean energy and a nightmare of new arms races. The technology's dual nature forces us to confront tough questions about our future. Will fusion unite us in prosperity, or divide us in fear? The debate is just beginning, and your voice matters. As we stand at this turning point, what path do you see ahead? Is Mianyang a beacon of hope or a warning sign? Share your thoughts below.